Hello Chocks and Chocettes, and between for a bit here for another video review. This time with the Cadbury White. Well, I assume it's miniature eggs. It doesn't actually say. I mean, yeah, it doesn't say at all. Or mini eggs, I guess. But it says on the back miniature eggs there. So that's the only way I know actually what it is. But yeah, obviously, you know, being a bit harsh there, you can obviously guess. But even so, you would have thought it would say what they were, but it doesn't. It says with hazelnut cream filling. So yeah, that immediately rings alarm bells because surely it's meant to have Cadbury's White in the centre. Why has it got hazelnut cream? Unless it's like unless the shell isn't a sugar shell on the outside, it's actually white chocolate. But even so, surely it should have the white chocolate centre. I don't get it at all. Yeah, very strange. Very yeah. Alarm bells are ringing straight away. Really, I don't quite understand. Yeah, why it's got this hazelnut cream centre, I don't know. Seems like it could taste lovely, of course, but I kind of feel like it should be Cadbury's White centre. Just, I don't know, because it means Cadbury's White. It's not Cadbury's hazelnut cream, whatever, is it? You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Yes, what does it say? White chocolate with hazelnut cream filling, 33%. So yeah, so I guess it's a white chocolate shell. It's not a sugar shell. So there is that, I guess. Yeah, I got per 100 grams, 548 calories. You can see it there actually. 52 grams of fat, 17 of which are saturates. Yeah, and then per 2 eggs, 16.7 grams, 92 calories, 5.3 grams of fat, 2.8 of which are saturates. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah. Okay, not too bad there, not too bad. Guess what else we got? Super vegetarian, it says. It's got fair trade on it, it's partnered with fair trade. You see that? That's what it does say. It zooms in. Or focuses rather. There we go, fair trade. There we are. Yeah. Okay, it's interesting. Yeah, so not too bad. Nice packet. But we definitely say obviously it's got some air in it, but you can clearly see here, you know, yeah. There's not as much as you would think. Well, you know, I'm used to it now, but normally, yeah, you would definitely think that you would assume it would be totally full, but I don't know how you can justify it either. You could say if you light flats, it would fill it out more, but I'm not so sure about that either. Okay. Each pack 16.7 grams. Okay, contains. Oh no, sorry, yeah. Ignore that. Remember to delete that part. Okay, and the thing as a whole is 75 grams. There we go. You see that in that corner there as it zooms in. Just, where is it? There. Okay, right, well I think we should give them an open. Let's do it. It's an okay packet. I say again, I think I was mentioning one of my other reviews actually about some sort of Easter products or whatever, whereas they always have grass at the bottom, and here's another example of it. You know, they always seem to for some reason feel that Easter products have to have grass on them. Don't know why, they just always seem to do it. Strange. Most of them anyway, not all of them of course, but most of them. Well, a proportion of them anyway, a significant proportion. Okay, let's give it an open. Let's do it. Give it an open. Let's go on to give these yes, Cadbury's White mini eggs and open, miniature eggs. It says there on it only says on the back what they are, which is odd, but there we go. With hazelnut cream filling. So I'm assuming it's white chocolate is the actual shell, not a sugar shell. Yeah, otherwise there's no Cadbury's White in it, so we'll see. We have done about 740 reviews maybe now, something like that. So in the top left corner there'll be a link to a playlist of all my reviews. So after you've liked this video and subscribed to the channel, please go give those a check out. Check those out, I was going to say. Okay, that'd be hugely appreciated, yeah. And leave a comment or free as well. Always great to hear from you, truly is. Okay, so not many, bit of a hazelnut smell coming from actually, which I guess you'd expect. So there's 9 eggs in here. 9 eggs. Yeah, 2 eggs is 16.7 grams. Yeah, so times that by 2, 33.4. Times that by 2, 66.8. 66.8, add 8.35. 66.8, add 8.35. 75.05, something like that. Yes, it does work out. There we go, 75 in the whole bag. So yes, we have got the right amount. Slightly over 75. 75.05, I think I worked it out as. Okay, so there we go. So yes, let's give these a measure then. I've got my old trusty digital calipers. So thanks again to one of the Keen watcher of the channel for recommending this. I think his name was it 90 Ducks, I think his name was. He had a name I couldn't quite pronounce, I think. But thank you so much. Get in touch if it was you and I pronounced it wrong or if I got the wrong person. But there you go. So I'm kind of measuring these with the wrapper on, which I shouldn't bother doing actually. But it's 3 centimetres basically. Or 3.1. Okay, so there we go. So they look alright, let's say. Look alright, don't they? Yeah. Let's measure them again when I've unwrapped them, really. I think that's probably more worthwhile. But yeah, so there we go. So you can see it's just half white and half purple on the packaging. Let's say I just feel like they should just be solid white eggs. I don't know why they've gone for this hazelnut filling. It seems a bit odd. I mean, it might be really nice, but it just seems odd. I mean, it seems like hazelnut filling is the primary flavour really, rather than the white chocolate. Okay, what they look like, a bit like dragon eggs. You can see those scales on them. I don't know if it's a bit slightly oversaturated the camera. Yeah, I think you can see them a bit better. There you go. Yeah, it's darkened a bit now because my hands are making up more of the picture rather than the plate. Yeah, you can see the seam there as well. It's brought together. You can see there's slight hints of the hazelnut centre there. And you can see a bit slightly dark in between this, in the scaly bits. A bit darker, so it's a bit weird how it's like a dragon egg rather than just a regular egg. I don't think that's conveyed on the front really. You don't see any of the texture of this egg, the way it's, yeah, so the way it's like a dragon egg rather than just a chicken's egg. I think it's better to be a dragon egg, but they could have made it a bit thematically fit, you know. There's definitely a bit of a hazelnut smell coming through from it. That's nuts. Now let's measure it. Yeah, let's see, it's probably about, it was 30.6 before, 3.6 sorry, centimetres. I imagine it's not going to be much different, but okay, yeah, so it is a bit different there. So it's basically 2.9 centimetres now. It's lost a millimetre, which is probably what you'd expect. And then the width there, about 2 centimetres. Okay, yeah, not too bad. All right, let's give it a bit of a chop. We'll chop it down the seam. Why not? We can. Or should we do that? Should we chop it down that way? Not sure what's the best way, but we'll do this. We'll do the seam approach. Okay. All right. Okay. So there you go. So you can clearly see here that it's not completely filled with hazelnut centre. You can see on this side here looks a bit funny as well, doesn't it? It's a bit. It's probably because where it's been joined really. Maybe it got a bit of a funny coloration to it. Let's just chop this one in half again. Done a half. Okay, so so you can clearly see because it's two halves stuck together. A funny. It's a bit weird, isn't it? It's hard to. Can't quite determine what's going on with this. So basically, you can see here, I chopped it down the centre there. You can see you've got. So basically, this is the half where the seam is. And I've kind of chopped it down half again here, so this is half of that. There you go. That's the side it was. So you can see basically it's got a sort of separate filling of hazelnut cream or hazelnut filling there, hazelnut truffle or whatever it is. So it's a bit of a weird one, this one. So as I say, if I've got that chopped there like that, and I chop it again. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's like that underneath. So I don't know where this white chocolate bit came from on the top. I don't know where that was from. It seems a bit odd. It's quite thicker on this one, of course. It seems very strange. Yeah, apologies for the saturation. I think it's this plate. If I remove this plate, yeah, I think it might be better. Oh, there you go. So I think you can see. Yeah, it's just because it was oversaturating the, to an extent anyway. Yeah, all right. Bit of a funny one. I'm not sure what to make of it, but okay. Well, let's give them a taste. I think. Yeah, see what that's like. But it seems to be a bit of a questionable amount of filling there. I don't know. Well, not questionable. But it just seems odd. It just seems odd. Like you can see there, it's sort of white chocolate all on one edge, but then it's just got this weird half there. I don't know. It's as if this half was just covered in white chocolate. Like half of one was covered in white chocolate. On the top of one half, maybe to stick it together. So there's one. So one half's got like a sort of thick layer of white chocolate on it, and the other half doesn't. Just try cutting this one again down the seam. Yeah, so they've stuck it together with white chocolate, basically, I think is the gist of it, and it's just been a bit, the other one was just a bit, not quite done to the same extent. Yeah, so there we go. Okay, so it's like, yeah, so it's two halves, basically, each surrounded with white chocolate. Okay, and stuck together. These are the same half, I think, but you can see that's basically what it looked like. We chopped it down the centre. In fact, we could just do that, couldn't we? Let's just do that. So rather than chop it down one side, or down the seam side. Yeah, there we go. So that's what it looks like. That's a better way of describing it. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's give them a taste. Let's do it. Let's give them a taste. In fact, actually, before we give them a taste, let's get the old measuring stick out. So we'll just see if we can measure. Just in this case, I mean, it's not indicative, representative of them all, I don't think, but yeah, such as that hazelnut layer is about 1/2 centimetre in the middle points. It's about 0.4, yeah, about 0.4 centimetres for the white chocolate bit in the middle. And the surround is about 1 millimetre, 1.5 millimetres. Yeah, it's almost 1/2 centimetre actually in the middle as well, so yeah, I think the others, maybe it's 0.6 centimetres actually, the height of the dome of hazelnut filling, rather than 0.5. Okay, right, let's give them a taste. Let's do it. Okay, let's give these Cadbury's White Mini Eggs a taste. Say they're not labelled as Cadbury's White on the White Mini Eggs on here. Just on the back it says miniature eggs. Yeah, just Cadbury's White otherwise, but strange. But there we go. And they've also got hazelnut filling in as well, as we've seen before. So that's what they actually look like in the middle. So they're not actually solid white chocolate eggs. They've got hazelnut filling in there. It does say at the bottom there, but and obviously you can see it. But yeah, surprising all the same. And there's no sugar shell on these ones either. So I think that's what all they needed to do is make mini eggs, but we have white chocolate in the middle rather than the other chocolates. I don't know why they've. It's very strange. I don't know why they've done this, but there we go. Okay, right, let's give them a taste then. They look a bit like dragon eggs as well. Is the other thing. Little focus in on those. Yeah. There's like scales on them. Okay, let's give them a taste. Let's do it. Yeah. I mean, getting that hazelnut filling really, that sort of noisette. What's it say? Hazelnut cream. That's the main taste you get really, because it just overpowers the white chocolate. I mean, obviously there is white chocolate there, and it's, but it's not really the strong taste. And I think that hazelnut cream is not very pleasant. Had those Cadbury's jingly bells, and there was one of those with a noisette thing and hazelnut cream, and they were quite nice. I think the one labelled as hazelnut cream was pretty tasty actually, was the best one of the two. It's kind of like a weird chewy, fudgy almost consistency. But this one, I don't know if it's the same stuff, but it definitely doesn't taste the same. Could be the white chocolate affecting it, I'm not sure, but It's either not nice on its own or it doesn't work with the white chocolate. See if I can taste a bit of it on its own just with this, see if I can. It's hard. It's hard to taste it that much because it's hard to get a big chunk of it. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's the combination of both or just hazelnut cream on its own. But I think it's probably the hazelnut cream on its own. It just isn't that pleasant. But certainly the combination is not helping. So yeah, it's not very nice really. It's just I think the hazelnut cream, as I say, it's super. It's a white chocolate on its own. The white chocolate's okay on its own. Typical Cadbury's White. It's not the best white chocolate, but it's not too bad. As I'm not tasting much of it here because it's only quite a small amount I'm able to taste. So, yeah, I think these are not too great really. Hazelnut cream just doesn't taste nice. And Cadbury's have had hazelnut cream that was, as I say, in those jingly bells that was quite nice. But here it's just, I don't know, it's just not very nice at all actually. Real shame that. Yeah. So all they needed to do was do a mini egg with a crispy sugar shell in exactly the same way that they do the regular mini eggs, and fill it with white chocolate. That's all you had to do, and that's what I think you'd expect, really. Well, not from this because obviously it's showing you there, but that's what it looks like. But I think if you heard about sort of Cadbury's White Mini Eggs, just that name, that's what you'd expect. Mini eggs, Cadbury's mini eggs, but with white chocolate in the centre. And for some reason, they've gone down this bizarre route of something that doesn't really do anyone any favours. Not the brand, not yourself or anything. Just not very nice at all. Yeah, not very pleasant at all. This, I think, it's just very odd. I don't know why they've done this. Because the Cadbury's white chocolate isn't the focus either. It's the hazelnut filling, so I don't get it. And it's obviously a dominant taste because it tastes of hazelnut, and it's just yeah, just not very pleasant. Doesn't work. Yeah, real shame that one. I think. I mean, that one had a bit there that tasted a bit better than before, but I'm just seeing if it just tastes any better as I have more of it, but it just doesn't seem to be. No. Yeah. I think yeah. Don't know really. What can I say about this one? It's just not very nice, really. I think it's got to be a 2 out of 5. I think I can't beat around the bush. I think it's just maybe whether to give it lower than that, really. But I don't think it's. Should it be less than that? I mean, it's like catching on your throat as well. The white chocolate, you're not getting any benefit of the white chocolate. The hazelnut's not that nice in the centre. I'm just going to eat one as a whole. Just eat one as a whole now to give it a last chance. Yeah. I think 2 out of 5 is probably about right. I think it could be lower if anything. It's definitely not higher if anything. I think the query is whether it should be lower or not. And it isn't pleasant at all. It's not horrible. But it's certainly on the low end of 2 out of 5. It's almost tempted to give it a 1.5, but I'll stick with a 2, I think, because it's just oh, I don't know. Should I give it 1? No, I'm going to say 1.5 out of 5. I'm going to do it 1.5. They're just, they're not just below average, which is really what 2 out of 5 for me means. I think that the bordering on not very nice, and for that reason, I'm going to say 1.5 out of 5. They're just not very pleasant. The white chocolate just doesn't really, it sticks in your throat too much for me at least, and you can't really taste it either. Particularly, it's overpowered by the hazelnut filling, which isn't very nice either. I mean, it got better as I ate more of them somehow. I don't know if it's because I've built up an immune system to it, but it's just, I don't know. It just wasn't very pleasant. Yeah, it doesn't work either. It's almost, I wouldn't say false advertising, but it's just a product that, if you wanted a Cadbury's White Mini Egg, this is not what you'd want. You'd want literally, especially when it's Cadbury's, a Cadbury's Mini Egg with that sugar shell, and with white chocolate in the middle. They're white chocolate. That's what you'd expect, and that's what you should have. And I don't know why they've done this. Totally missed them out. A pointless product. It shouldn't be labelled as Cadbury's White. I know it has obviously Cadbury's White in it, but that's the shell, and it's just not the main focus of it. The main taste is the hazelnut filling, hazelnut cream filling. Yeah, a really bizarre design choice. I can't fathom what they were thinking when they made this, especially when the obvious thing is as I say, it must be cost. I can only assume, but the obvious thing is to make a Cadbury's mini egg just with white chocolate in the centre, and this is not there, and I don't understand why they've not done that, and I don't understand why they've filled it with hazelnut cream, why they've not just done a solid white chocolate egg either. That would be the second choice. Surely the choice of putting hazelnut cream in the middle would have been, I don't know, number at least 30 down the list. Surely, or not even on the list. I don't think. I mean, why? Who? I don't understand. It's as if they've got a product, randomly stumbled across a product, and thought, well, how can we sell this? And they've just not really thought about it and just come up with some random name just to sort of cut the losses. And the fact that it's got like dragon scales on it as well, and that's not, I mean, it's only a small thing, but it's not labelled as having it. They've not marketed it as having like, well, I guess this one actually, in fairness, this mini egg here does have the shell there, but this big one doesn't. It's not a chicken egg. Chicken eggs don't have scales like that. So why not brand it as more like a dragon eggy thing? You know, why not do something with that? I just don't get it. It's very strange. I know it's nearly Eastern things. Obviously, chicken eggs are the thing, but you could still, you know, do dragon eggs or whatever and make it more exciting. It just seems totally bizarre. It's really misbranded, misproduced, miss everything. It's just missed. It's just missed opportunity. Yeah. So having said all that, 1.5 out of 5 is, I think, it's definitely the right score. I'm happy with that. So yeah, 1.5 out of 5. Okay, so enjoy that review. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Yeah, check out the YouTube member program as well if you're able to do so. It's a great way to support the channel and get extra content as well. But leave a comment or free. It's always lovely to hear from you. And check out the Discord channel as well, of course. Yeah, links in the description for that. It's nothing crazy or anything like that. It's just a nice place to come and chat to me personally. And we get to take part in a bit of the community as well. So yeah, check that out if you're able to do so. Yeah, it'd be great to see you there. But either way, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.